the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, going to reform the immigration point-based system to work-based immigration system that is come from a leaked immigration proposal on cabinet that include but not limited to amendment to the shortage occupation list, English language requirement, new visa for graduate from top university in the, so that's the three proposal currently on the table. In addition to that, there's some also changes coming in coming weeks or coming month if this conservative government continue. Today I'll speak about what are the new immigration reform which is Liz Truss interested to or going to do. Stay with me, I'll come the details. So viewers, welcome to my live show. My name is Sohail Ahmed. I'm a solicitor. So today and from last week, there are some news spreading around the online that is the new reform on immigration point-based immigration system. Currently, the skilled work visa point-based system is not filling the gap in the UK, and accordingly the Liz Truss government has proposed, and that is leaked immigration proposal, that there are some reform coming in the immigration system, and currently what the government is planning to introduce is work-based immigration system, because currently point-based immigration system, which is skilled worker visa or other route, tier 1 or entrepreneur visa, which is a replacement of startup visa, innovative visa, is not sufficient to fill up the gap which is made up following the Brexit, lack of European coming to the UK, and accordingly the Prime Minister which is planning to reform the immigration system, and the main reform is coming in three. So far we know there is no press release yet, but this is the leak news, and it was reported to the in the Mirror, Daily Mirror. That is the amendment of the shortage occupation list and English language requirement, new visa for graduate from top global university. Now the reform include the mainly amendment of shortage occupation list. What is shortage occupation list? Now, shortage occupation list is a list of occupation in the which is identified by the Home Office in the appendix immigration rules, where it said that these are the list of occupation is shortage in the equation, and the foreigner can come to the UK under this shortage occupation list without satisfying the £25,600 or where an extra 20 points will be awarded for this shortage occupation in the UK. Now, the current shortage occupation is not cover most of the odd job. For example, a waiter is not in shortage occupation list for a restaurant, or for example, a taxi driver is not in a shortage occupation list. So shortage occupation list basically not cover many wide area of occupation, especially from third world country, Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, or Africa. So these people are not actually able to manage to come to the UK under shortage occupation list. So the government plan is to extend the shortage occupation list, include more occupation in the shortage occupation list, so that the migrant can easily come to the UK and get a award of £20 extra, and that will be easier for the employer as well to get hire overseas employee. The second one, English language requirement. Now, English language requirement is a barrier for many occupation, many applicant to make an application. Now, if anyone in the UK want to come under the new skilled worker visa, he or she needs English language certificate B1 level. Now, B1 is not many people, although they have sufficient skill. For example, a butcher or a baker or a chef of a restaurant, he does have sufficient knowledge, he does have sufficient skill to prepare how to make a chicken tikka masala, but he can't, or he doesn't, or he is not able to explain in English how to make a chicken tikka masala. So that English language requirement is a barrier. Many Bangladeshi or Asian chef or Indian chef who knows how to prepare chicken korma, or they know how to prepare chicken bona, but they can't explain in English how to prepare a chicken bona or chicken tikka or chicken korma. So the current government identified that English language requirement is a barrier to make this application, to come to the UK, to fill the gap of skill shortage. They rightly identify. I know many people who are sufficiently skilled on English on a certain skill level. For example, as I said in earlier, that many chefs who work in restaurant life, they don't know English, but they know their skill. They have a skill. So the government plan is to lower level of B1 English, so that the people or the applicant can come to the UK, make this application easily. Now, currently B1, so more likely they want to bring it down to A1, which is a basic English, and many people can do it. So that is the second leakage immigration proposal, English language requirement, which is a barrier to make this application. So if the government brings some changes on English language requirement, that is will be a great opportunity for many applicants who can't make this application to come to the UK on skilled worker visa. The third one, which is the final one, new visa for graduate from top global university. As you know, the government has already planned to high potential individual visa for top 50 university, those who can come to the UK have 2 years graduate visa. However, the issue or the problem of this high potential individual visa is government listed only 50 university, which is mainly from Europe and North America and America. So not a single university from India. So that case, the government plan is to extend this to 100 universities, so that many marginal university will be listed. Many people from overseas, India, Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, will able to come to the UK under high potential individual visa route. Government also plan to introduce high skill migration program, tier 1 general, some form of like scale-up visa, to introduce a system that the skilled people, high talented people around the world, they can come by themselves without get a sponsor. So they need to establish their skill. So currently, the government doesn't have any plan, or currently government not introduce any high skill migration program unlike in Australia, Canada. So the government has proposed, but we don't know. But so far we know. What about this leakage immigration proposal, which is Lee's government want to introduce in coming days, week or month? However, the main issue for this leakage immigration proposal is Home Secretary, she is against this proposal, and her position is she will fail to target the net migration, because currently due to the Ukrainian issues, Hong Kong migration, now the net migration is up. So if the government introduce or bring these changes in or reform the immigration in terms of extending the shortage occupation list, extending the top 100 university, or bring down the English language requirement, there is a risk that net migration will be goes up. However, the government position is currently there is a lot of shortage in worker, skilled worker in the UK, and many companies struggling, and therefore the government plan is to introduce some form of reform so that this company who is facing issues. They're closing down business and moving their industry to Eastern Europe, Africa, so that government will lose the tax, government will lose the revenue from them, so they want to keep this business in the UK, big the industry in the UK. There are also an issue with the Home Office official, because Home Office official doesn't want to relax the immigration rules as per the Liz Truss proposal. Home Office official is thousands of people in the UK who are on welfare benefit. They want to train them, they want to make them skill training, and then bring these people out of the home and fill up the shortage occupation. That was their plan, that what they want to, their dream want to do. But so far, I know that is not happened in the last government. Many people are on welfare benefit. These people will not go to start work as a butcher or will start work as a chef in a restaurant. Therefore, if the current conservative government survive from this crash, economic crash, after following the budget pound crash, then more likely some changes on its way. And we are hoping very much that in the UK there are some outstanding reform is coming, which we never expected from conservative. But if they do so, then this is a great opportunity for many skilled people overseas. They can come to the UK. So if you want to get this update, more details when this reform will come, I'll do on my YouTube and different social media platform. And there is also update regarding migration program and different route, what is the requirement. I'll do regular update, and there are lots of video in my YouTube channel, so feel free to subscribe my channel, and then more likely you will get all the update, especially the current immigration, what is government going to introduce. I'll give you a regular update, and if that's help, might be this information will help you to give a decision. Please subscribe my channel. So if you Google Solicitor Sohail Ahmed, go to YouTube and then click on subscribes, and then you'll get all the update. I do practice also family law, commercial lease. So if you know information about child element, divorce, so I have all types of brief information in my YouTube channel. Subscribe my channel, and then you will get a regular update on family, how to divorce, how to deal with child element application, how to deal with domestic violence, domestic abuse application, or how to defend domestic violence application, how to divide property in during separation. All this information is here. And if you want to discuss more details and you need an appointment with me, please feel free to the number appear on the screen. I am located in London and also in Milton Keynes. We do give advice remotely by video consultation. So if you need, please text me. Don't call me, please. If you ask a question, I give only appointment over the telephones. You can speak with my colleagues in my office more details. Thank you very much, all of you who watch this video in this late night.